We are back in business with the vlogs. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Wednesday. January 21st. We have a low-key bullish day on our hands. But yeah, so pretty much the past 4 days, I was in Dallas, Texas. On a quick trip just to see some friends. But yeah, so with that being said, we are in full force with the new trading week. I took no trades yesterday. I was kind of just traveling back, but regardless, I was still watching the charts and I took nothing. But going into today, this is what we're looking like. So I low-key wanted to be bearish just because of the fact that we have this monthly low down there. So I wanted to be bearish, but obviously pre-market we just flipped and there's no way I will short today after seeing this. So right now we are flipping bullish. Pre-market, very strong flip, and we continue going, which is beautiful because my objective on the day is to see these kind of relative equal highs and previous day high get hit, because yesterday was a very slow day in the markets. We kind of just consolidated and never took out these stacked highs. So I really want to see an expansion day, like a big expansion day on NQ, and I can definitely see us reaching all the way up to the new week opening gap. I want to see a fat expansion, just wiping out all of this right here. This is what I want to see today, and I genuinely believe we will do it. We rejected this low and we are flipping with a lot of volume right now, so I really expect that volume to keep up. And that's what I want to see. So I really want to see that volume keep going, and I really just want to catch an entry and just ride it to those highs. So I'll see what I can do today. Let's see, I guess, what market gives me. But that's essentially the outlook I gave the group, my students. Yeah, I want it to be bearish, but obviously after this flip, there's no way. So yeah, I really just want to see a kind of closure above London highs, confirming the draws above, and then just catch an entry. So that's what I'm looking like going into market open. So we got 5 minutes until the big open. But I really did like Dallas. I'm not gonna lie. I like Dallas. It was fun. But yeah, I mean, also I recorded a YouTube video with Cole. So if you guys want to watch that YouTube video with Cole, it's on his channel. You can go check it out. But with that being said, I don't think there's much else to yap. Copy trader's all good. Everything's all set up. Back in the home base routine, in the room, in the torture winter. But yeah, so I want longs today. I don't really see a reason for price to push back lower and resweep those lows. So I guess we'll see what market open does and what we do going into the day, but I really want to long. So yeah, I guess I'll keep you guys updated if I take a trade and how market open's looking. Peace. All right, so the big New York Open is now open, and essentially I'm just posted up on the 15-minute time frame because I have a very simple condition today, and it is we need to close above this area of rejection in order for me to long. Until then, I'm going to be sitting on my ass, scrolling Instagram Reels, and just chilling on the 15-minute time frame. So yeah. Again, you can make trading much simpler on yourself. I'm literally not even looking at the 1 minute time frame. I'm posted up on the 15 until we confirm to my draw and liquidity. You guys overcomplicate it. It's that simple, truly. So I'll see you guys once that happens, or once it doesn't happen, or if we dump to oblivion and dump 300 points to that low. Who knows? I'll let you guys know. Peace. Yo, I generally despise trading. I actually despise trading. Trading is the fucking bottom one most bullshit experience of all time. I literally predicted the entire move. I said we are going to have a massive expansion day, taking out all these highs and probably the end wog. If you don't get a singular fucking retrace, not a singular fucking retrace to get me filled, not one 15-minute gap, not any like. Oh my god. I mean, bro, like, I don't think it gets more frustrating than that. Like, you guys literally heard me. I said, I believe we're gonna have a massive expansion day to taking out all those draws and possibly fill NWOG. And what did we do? We pumped 300 points. I just couldn't get filled. We didn't have one singular retrace where I would have conviction that my stop loss is protected. Not one of these retraces, in my opinion, I could tell you with the straight face that my stop loss is protected, and I would not be scared of getting wicked out because my stop loss would be a untapped 5-minute gap or an untapped 5-minute gap. We just got puny little fucking 1-minute retracements that, again, like I said, I don't have conviction that my stop is not going to get fully wicked out, and just like it just, in my opinion, all of those 1-minute retracements, like if you're rocking a tight stop, your stop is unprotected. So fuck NQ, fuck trading, predicted the move, just no fill. So I mean, like, the only retracement we got is to this little 5-minute, but again, with that we created a massive 15-minute gap that was just under it. So again, really, like, the main basis with the style, the style I trade is just catching a expansion move to the draw and liquidity. As long as your stop loss is protected and we have volume and we're displacing towards that draw, then it's a go, right? Like, it's a full go. I was looking to enter this trade, or just enter a trade. I just needed to get filled where I would have a safe stop loss, right? And we never got that fill. We just kept going. So fuck trading. Fuck NQ. I'm pissed. I'm also gonna buy a new computer today. Dumbass computer, bro. I'm buying a new computer. So that being said, probably shower, then do my call in like 40 minutes. So, but yeah, anyway, so call is in 7 minutes. Again, I took nothing today. We are still just, I think we're slowing down now. Yeah, we're slowing down, but nothing for me today. Here we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the call in 7 minutes here. I would say the trade of the day is this. I guess some of my students did take this trade, got some evals passed, got some profits on XFAs. I would say it's this right here. This 15-minute candle closure, and you're just rocking a stop here. But how I approach it, right? I approach it like this. I will not take a just like higher time frame candle closure when there is unmitigated gaps lower, right? Because if there's a massive 15-minute gap or 5-minute gap right below my entry, right, like logically it does not make sense to enter that trade before price rebalances to that area, or like just because, right, you're just like saying I'm going to enter before just suffering drawdown. Because if there's a very obvious gap and imbalance below your entry, me personally, how I look at it is it does not make sense to enter above that area, because more times than not we will revisit that gap to then deliver price higher, right? So it was just a very unfortunate case scenario today where we didn't give one singular retrace to any gap at all. But if you did want to pre-fire it, this was really the only trade of the day that you could get away with proper RR, just taking this 15-minute candle closure and rocking your stop loss at this body low right here. You pretty much could get a 1-to-1 out of it. So that's the trade of the day. That's what some of my students took. Caught some nice winning days, but yeah, nothing for me today. So about to run the call, and then I might take you guys to the computer store today, because I'm gonna run the call and then shower and get out of here. So I might bring you guys with me to a computer shop. But with that being said, so let me just run the call, and y'all can see a time lapse with intense rock music behind it. I just wrapped up the call. Was a pretty straightforward call. Obviously, as you saw kind of price play out later in the day, we had an absolute rainbow of price. No real proper retraces in my opinion. But yeah, so those who got a good fill on the longs today, kudos to you. But yeah, me personally, right, this is how I look at it. I'm a big advocate for just long-term thinking and habits being built, right? Let's just be real for a second here. What is going to actually provide you success in the long term? Is it going to be FOMOing into these types of trades where you know damn well you could get retraced on, and it plays out sometimes, but what happens in all reality, right? You are building bad habits, and once those bad habits are built, you think you can get away with those type of trades, but in reality, it might play out a few times, but the probabilities in the long term will always not go in your favor when you know damn well you are not supposed to be executing on those type of trades, right? So although these days are frustrating, I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same thing, maybe you didn't catch an entry. It's obviously frustrating when you see price run 300 plus, like 400 plus points to strong draws, right? But who is going to be successful in the long term? The person who builds the good habits. I promise you, the people you see just taking these trades, you know damn well they shouldn't be taking, and they shouldn't be taking, and they get away with them. It's not going to end up good in the long term, right? I always think build good habits, build good habits, build good habits, because it will reward you. I promise you, it will reward you, because what happens when a day like this comes and we actually give a proper retracement and an entry for longs or even shorts, right? What's going to happen to the people that built the bad habits when they got away with trades like this? They are going to get cooked. They're going to get retraced on and have to watch price actually retrace and then actually deliver while they're already down on the day, right? So although it might be frustrating, I promise you, don't get too down on yourself because maybe you didn't catch a trade on an expansion day. It is what it is, right? You know your system, and you know your system plays out in X probabilities when X things plays out, right? In that case scenario, that was not today, right? I did not get a proper retracement, or I felt safe where I had a area where I felt I could rock a safe, where I felt like I could rock a safe stop loss, right? So I didn't take any trades. So with that being said, kind of just went over that with the group. Stats on the day, like nobody took a loss. Great performance within the groups. I think we had 4 or 5 wins and a few break evens within this leg here. But overall, a very solid day throughout the group. Bang, 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 bang. And like the biggest thing is, the way I like to teach is everyone kind of has the same exact ideology, right? If everybody is looking at the market the same way as me, not taking the same entries, but just looking at the market the same kind of style, saying, okay, I know probabilities are not my favorite until we break above this high, right? As long as like kind of my students in my group, the way I like to teach, as long as everybody is looking at the market the same way, and although like entries could be flawed, some people might think have conviction in this entry, this entry, this entry, as long as like you kind of just get the main basis down when it comes to knowing when probabilities are in your favor, and obviously everyone has their own discretion when it comes to entries, right? So that's the main thing, and I'm glad everybody here had the same exact idea as me. Some caught entries, some didn't. It doesn't matter, right? That is kind of my main focus within the group. So with that being said, I am not going to take you guys computer shopping because it is now 1:40 and I just want to get this video edited and posted because I still got to go to the gym, get some food, go to the computer shop. It's a whole ordeal. Big word from me, ordeal. Let's fucking go. But with that being said, that is going to be today's video. Currently Wednesday. Hopefully we can catch a nice trade either Thursday or Friday. But yeah, if you guys want to join the inner circle, the winning group, you can apply in the description. And then if you guys want accounts with Alpha Futures, code Jack will get you discounted. And then follow the IG, follow the TikTok, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.